You're still watching Joy News Prime. I'm Araba Kumsin, and joining me now is the lovely Aisha Ibrahim. How do you do, Aisha?
I'm good.
Looking
Araba,
lovely
happy
as ever.
Boxing Day to you.
So Boxing Day is a day meant to give your boxes or presents to your loved ones.
And it's also meant for opening your Christmas presents.
Exactly.
So Araba, I'm waiting for that gift so I can comfortably open it.
I was just about to ask you, where's mine?
Oh, you know me, I don't celebrate Christmas. So you know what I want?
What do you want?
I just want Bona Pobite so that I can be in a comfortable lead. And you know how to join this wonderful conversation. It's on facebook.com/joynews-on-TV, and also on Twitter is on Joy News on TV. Let's have a sweet conversation on Boxing Day. It's a special day, but please make sure your messages are not insulted. Don't be harsh on anybody. Let's have a beautiful conversation. Now, President-elect Nana Akufo-Addo says his government will complete projects started by the outgoing government. He made this promise when he visited the paramount chief of the Tongo traditional area, questioning what are some of the uncompleted projects being undertaken by the outgoing administration that you would love the incoming government to complete.
The military hospital in Rongahafo, yes, and then the remainder of the senior high schools, the E blocks. I think if they are completed, they would help facilitate the free SHS agenda of the incoming government. I think many a time when people are so much injured, they would have to be flown all the way from probably the north. If it's a very serious accident, they have to be flown all the way from the north. And then with my little logistics background, I think proximity of projects helps in achieving real-time goals. So if that is done perfectly, I think it will help save a lot of lives. I think so, yeah.
The main one that I can think about is the affordable housing in Kumasi, because that place has really become a haven for all kind of miscreants, armed robbers. So I think that is a very important thing for them to do, because it'll bring about a whole lot of commercial activity in that particular. Right now, there is nothing going on other than crime. So I think that is a very important thing that they need to pay attention to, because it is putting Kumasi in a very bad predicament.
There's a construction linking this road here to Burma Camp and then to the motorway, then to East Legon. Yeah. There's a signboard over there showing how it's going to be like, and I think they should continue with it. It'll make everything easier.
The incoming government should concentrate and continue the infrastructure. For example, the Kumasi market, I think the phase 1 and the Kaswa interchange. So I think if they can continue those ones and finish them, I think that will help a lot.
Actually, for me, for politics, I don't put myself in politics, because whatever they say, they don't do it. So I don't believe them. They are just what somebody to me, they should come.
The outgoing government started with Dumso. They tried to eradicate Dumso. So what I'm hoping is for this new government to just take it away, because Dumso is really killing a lot of businesses. You understand? Because the real Ghanaians, the shoemakers, the barbers, the hairdressers, they are suffering. They're really suffering from this Dumso thing. So I'm just praying this new government will just clear this Dumso thing, Charlie.
And those are some comments from the streets of Accra. Let's check what you've been saying on Facebook, and Araba will help us do that.
Certainly, and Kwesi Boating Ayepa says the Kumasi Central Market should be completed, and also he should add boarding facilities to the already built community day schools, which most of them are located in the forest zones. Papa J writes, I thought the MPP said JM has done nothing in his term of office. Okay, just waiting for the factories, dams, Alawa, free education, Zongo community funds, etc. 2017, bad. Hashtag Pinso. Ali Mahama writes, I would like Nanado to complete the SHS, of which many are at the foundation level, and also complete and commission the Wa Regional Hospital. Prince Nuruddin Balmia writes, in fact, the deplorable nature of the Boku-Bolga roads, I suppose, needs serious attention. And Azari David says, Boku to Bolgatanga Road, the senior high school in Garu, the Tambo Irrigation Dam, the Garu District Hospital, those are issues he wants the incoming administration to take up. Suleimana Abdul Rashid Pantaki writes, Walewale Nalarigu Road, which just starts this year in the northern region. Wisdom Amani says, Has he any luxury of alternative but to continue and complete those projects? Well, we know the history behind all of these issues, wisdom. Now, Stephen Ayegogu writes, Navrongo Tumu Road, because the current state of that road is very bad. And Ras Boateng says, the Kaswa Obom Road. Franklin K. Denu says, what's that? With projects
is
that?
Are you not in Ghana? But seriously, Araba, one of the projects that is so dear to me is the free SHS or the community schools. I would love to see all the schools completed and also to see the rest of the schools and the trees eliminated so that all the school children can have at least a roof to learn.
Remember though that the government has 4 years. They said the outgoing government indicated that they were building 200 schools.
Exactly.
Up till now, not half have been completed. Many are in various stages of completion.
Right.
So it will be interesting to see whether the incoming government will be able to complete these schools
in fact,
by the end of their first tenure.
Free senior high school. That means that enrollment will go higher, and if, of course, we'll need these facilities to accommodate them. So it will be interesting. Let's see how it goes. And I wish the incoming government the best of luck because it's going to be tough. Also, today is Boxing Day, and according to history, it is a day of sharing gifts with loved ones, friends, and even the disadvantaged in society. It is also a day set aside to receive and unwrap Christmas presents. Now, while some argue that no special day should be set aside to share gifts and that it must be an everyday thing, others think otherwise. What do you know about Boxing Day, and do you think it is meant for gift sharing?
Boxing Day is like holiday for us, and we go out, have fun. Yeah, it's attached to the Xmas. It's on December. It's during December. So when December is a month of celebration and stuff for Christians, so we think Boxing Day is also valuable.
I think in our part of the world, it doesn't have any meaning. It's just a free day, you stay home. We don't really have Christmas trees and boxes under the Christmas trees, But in other places, I think it does make meaning to them.
Well, the history about Boxing Day is, I think it's a British holiday. I don't really understand the significance of it as far as our Ghanaian culture. But at least it gives people the chance to relax after Christmas and spend some more time with their family, go out and do what you see them doing out here. So as far as that is concerned, it's a good thing.
Well, it has a meaning because myself, I'm into sports. So you see, this is the time that we need to organize some boxing activities for the public, not in Accra only, because I believe that those who are out there have to enjoy the boxing there, because for them, they don't know much about boxing. But when you come to Accra, they have. But when you go to other branches of Accra, they don't have idea about boxing there. So I think this is a time we need to spread out the message to them, to show them the practicals and then tutorials that this is what we have. So we need to cherish our boxing there.
Well, to me, it's double Christmas Day, 25th, 26th. Open gift on the 25th, open another one on the 26th.
But the thing is boxing. Maybe or what are they talking about?
No, it's easy to confuse it. I mean, obviously, it does not refer to the sport boxing.
Boxing.
It's talking about the box that you remove the present, that you put the present in,
and then you also
hand it over to your loved ones.
Okay.
Then they open it. So that's the whole essence of Boxing Day.
Exactly. All right. So on Facebook, Francis Anoche says, I remember the miles I had to cover just to deliver food to family friends. The feeling on Boxing Day has no resemblance with the normal general charitable deeds. Christmas is incomplete without Boxing Day. Kwesi Boateng says, to me, we don't need to set aside one single day to show love and give out gifts to people. Doing good should be all year round and climax it on the Boxing Day. But I think that's what happens. Usually. Don't we do good every day?
We do.
And Prince Nuruddin Baumia says, I think it's a day to have fun, sharing of gifts with those who are handicapped in the society, showing love to parents, repentance and praying to Almighty God for long life, prosperity and good health. Pakwisi says, this mindset should be seen in our daily lives. We must always be good to less fortunate, especially how the rich treats hashtag maids. God have mercy on hashtag maid. And Henriette says, yes, I think there shouldn't be a day set aside for the sharing of gifts or stuff. You know, we should give from our hearts, not on a day specially for gifts. And Azari David says, look, people do all those things just for fame, not gifts. Must a day be set aside for gifts? It must be every day, not just one day. Give us a break. Oh,
I wonder what he means by fame, though.
Yes. So by me seeing you and giving you Araba chocolates,
yes,
or something, or you giving me chocolate for Christmas means you want fame.
I can't think far with that one.
Stephen Ayagogu says, according to the Bible, there's time for everything. So setting a day aside for sharing gifts is in the right direction. Wishing students and staff of Kayuro JHS inside Chiana a happy Xmas. Aliu Mahama says, I think we must urge those who are a bit wealthy to share with less privileged in society at all times, not only on Boxing Day. And Nanahesi Ojuri says, I thought Boxing Day is a show of boxing gymnastics at Buko. Me too, me too.
No,
and Prince Nanakwame Boutre says, I think giving must be from the heart. Therefore, a particular day must not compel someone to give. And Poppy Moore says, we don't have to set a day for Boxing Day. It should be an everyday thing. Abigail Obenewa Asidu says, I've not even had a phone call in Po. Ebe, Abigail. And
Guido de Banga Ghana says, yeah, it's an everyday thing. Emmanuel Main says it should be an everyday thing.
Yes.
Wow.
But I don't think that on Boxing Day people are forced or people are given pressure to give out. I mean, they still give out from their heart. It's Boxing Day. If I can't come and hold you, Araba, by force, that you should give me a gift.
Remember, there are also other days
heart.
set aside where people give gifts. There's Valentine's Day, even birthdays. So
exactly.
I mean,
so
it's not just a one-day thing.
Exactly. All right. So now, finally, Christmas comes and go, and for decades, Ghanaians have marked the birth of Christ in different styles. We all have memories of what Christmas was back in the days and growing up. I remember the loud firecrackers in my neighborhood and the masquerade party, just to mention a few. A question, looking back, what are some of the things you used to do during Christmas that you're missing now?
I miss the days we were using palm fronds to construct our Christmas hats. Back then in Dansuma, we called it Blonyachun. It was very beautiful. In the evenings, we'll be throwing the bangers, knockouts, the 3-in-1, 2-in-1s, and then we'll be jubilating around. It's bringing back memories of the late Terrible Nchaka. We were in the same neighborhood, and he was part of the big boys we were looking up to back then. But I think it's all good. Christmas is Christmas, and we are enjoying it.
When I was young, during Christmas, mommy would take me out, buy me new shades and sneakers. But now it's not there. If I ask mommy, I need money for shades or sneakers during Christmas, she'll be like, "You think you're still a kid or something?" Yeah. If I want to go out by then, she will have to take me. But now I have to go out by myself,
Yeah, we used to enjoy watching the flashing lights and the Christmas trees and all that. And then families coming back home, the gathering, cousins, nephews, nieces. I think that thing is missing these days. And yeah, it's making Christmas boring these days.
All I really remember is the palm tree. We used to build huts out of it and maybe roast plantains and tell stories and those kind of things. But that's all I can really remember because I've been out of the country for a very long time.
During those days, we used some straw and then we cut them into pieces. We use them for chain and hats and stuff. But now, we don't see those things anymore.
Going out with my daddies, buying new things for me. And always when I go inside, I go and wear it and see whether it fits me. And that Piccadilly biscuit, use it for chain. Then knockouts, that they said Enstroma or what. Then you see, so by this time it's not there again. Nobody does that Piccadilly biscuit and even use that, then they say Enstroma or whatever. But now it's like, it have changed, the economy has changed, So everything is computer style. So those things, I cake.
So, Araba, what are those things that you used to see? For me, for instance, in my area, we used to see the masquerade dancers, and then when they're coming, we'll run inside the room. Amos, Amos.
I think that's one of a lot of people's memories,
But
best
these
memories.
days,
We called it growing up in Takrady. We called it Ankos.
Okay.
The masqueraders, you know, they'll come in, you know,
their numbers with some funny,
yes.
funny clothing.
Everybody runs into their house, locks
and
their
then
door.
you'll be dancing.
It was exciting.
Ankos,
the Laker. I think the local name is Ankos, right?
Amos.
Amos or Ankos.
Okay. All right. So, what have you been saying on Facebook? Caraba, help us do that.
Okay. So, Kwesi Boating Ayipa writes, these days, car bad used in bamboo as gun was at its apex at Ankos. You see, I told you it's Ankos. Masquerade was at its peak in my hometown, Takrady. Like I said, even though the Ankos is still raining in Tadi and Cape Coast, the car bad had faded out. Anyway, Francis Anoche says, I miss our Christmas hat we used to put in a nearby bush. I can never forget the sky left on my cheek. Christmas is always beautiful when you have loss and you also have some beautiful things as well. Ni Senya Joseph writes, those days are just pipe guns. Ali Muhammad says, my father used to buy Android car for me every Christmas, but this one, he told me Muhammad didn't pay his arrears, so he has no money to buy one for me. Oh, Ali.
Big boy like you.
A big boy like you, exactly. Efia Owusuwa says, I don't go without my toy watch before Christmas is over, and dare you not buy it for me, crying be what? So Maxwell Kwejo Enima also says that when you are bought a new already made with your toy guns, haha, I really miss them. Saidu Malik says, my mom used to buy me a toy gun, but now no money because JM misused them and hasn't paid any
of it. But you're a big boy now. You don't
At your age,
those
Saidu
toy
Malik.
guns. You should be buying for your child.
Exactly. Sedina Tometi says, building Christmas cottages with palm fronds and leaves. And Nana Hesse Ojiri says, those days we used bamboo and kabad and firing all around. Truly miss those times. Imoro Bunyamin says, Afeshapa, where we those who are less privileged in the village move from house to house, especially the well-to-do houses, for cold drinks and some coins in our oversized shoes and big clothes, dreaming that we would grow and still be wearing them.
And Poppy Moore says, I miss when we will go around collecting our Xmas gift from the people we know. Oh, it was so fun and lovely. Prince Nuruddin Baumia says, toy guns. And Happy Man Jesse says, my kambu with the disco lights and sounds as I walk. Yes, I remember those ones. And Flex K. Jermaine says, we burn fire 24th night till daybreak. Remember those kambus?
Yes.
I mean, some Nike kambus came with the
with every step you take.
If you don't wear that one, Charlie, you know day form. All right, so let's check the full notes. We end the interactive segment. My name is Aisha Ibrahim. Many thanks for watching. Enjoy your boxing evening. Bye bye.